A young Diana Lily Aspel participates in an athletic event on the Masira against older Amazons. The event is like a cross-country obstacle course, and Diana starts off strongly and is in the lead. After falling from her horse, Diana takes a shortcut and remounts, but misses a checkpoint. Antiope Robin Wright removes her from the competition, explaining anything worthwhile must be obtained honestly. Antiope says that a true hero cannot be born from a bedrock of lies. She says that becoming a hero needs patience, diligence, and the courage to face the truth. Diana is the daughter of Hippolyta Connie Nielsen, the Amazonian queen of the Masira, and Zeus, the king of the Olympian gods. In 1984, Diana Gal Gadot works at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., while secretly performing heroic deeds as Wonder Woman. Diana still pines for Steve Trevor and has his photo and his wristwatch on her desk at her office. New museum employee Barbara Ann Minerva, Kristen Wiig, a shy geologist and cryptozoologist, is barely seen by her co-workers, and comes to envy Diana. Even the person who hired Barbara does not remember her. Later, the FBI asks the museum to identify stolen antiquities from a robbery that Wonder Woman recently foiled at a mall. Barbara and Diana notice one item, later identified as the Dreamstone, contains a Latin inscription claiming to grant the holder one wish. Neither one openly takes the inscription seriously, but after Diana saves Barbara from an assailant by secretly using her powers, Barbara wishes she was strong, sexy, and cool like Diana, and thus unintentionally acquires the same superpowers. Because Diana yearns for Steve Trevor, Chris Pine, her lover who died heroically. He is resurrected in another man's body, and they are reunited at a Smithsonian gala. Failing businessman Max Lord, Lorenzano Pedro Pascal, tricks Barbara. He becomes a partner of the Smithsonian Museum, which gives him a private tour. Max asks for Barbara to give him the tour, and which takes him close to the Dreamstone. Diana is suspicious of Max, and sends him away with her cold responses. Max returns to his office, where his son Alistair is waiting to spend time with him. Max is divorced and shares custody of Alistair with his ex-wife. Max is also attracted to Barbara, and she is not used to this kind of attention, and is thus attracted towards Max. Max seduces Barbara and takes her to her own lab, where she had kept the Dreamstone, and then steals it. Max steals the Dreamstone, hoping to use its power to save his bankrupt oil company, the Black Gold Cooperative. Max wanted to create an oil company of the people, by the people, but failed spectacularly. Max sold the dream to the masses that they could own a piece of the company for a low monthly fee. Max believed that the people deserved to have everything that they ever wished for. Max claimed to have rights to oil-rich lands, and used to lure investors, but in reality, those lands were worthless. He wishes to become the stone and gains its wish-granting powers, becoming a wealthy and powerful figure who creates chaos and destruction as his powers trigger worldwide instability. Max starts by implicating Simon Stagg, Oliver Cotton, Maxwell's corporate investor, in a federal taxation crime. Simon was threatening to pull the plug on Max's Ponzi scheme, and Max was super upset with him. Max takes over Simon's shares in Black Gold Cooperative. His oil wells strike pay dirt, and suddenly the company's prospects look bright, attracting new attention from the investing community. Max travels to Egypt to meet Emir Said bin Abidus Amr Waked, the ruler of oil-rich Biolia. Max wants to strike a deal for Emir's oil against granting his wish to restore all of his ancestral lands to him. Max grants the wish, but Emir backtracks by saying that he sold all his oil to the Saudis. Max is upset and leaves with Emir's army in tow. For every wish he grants, Max has the power to take something he wants, leaving him defenseless against the population who now occupies his lands. A wall appears right in the middle of Cairo, separating the Emir's property from the rest of the city. Diana and Steve track down Max and ask for the stone back. But the stone had dissolved, and Max says he is the Dreamstone now. Diana is injured in the attack, which she finds troubling. Barbara, Diana, and Steve discover that the Dreamstone was created by Dolos Mendacious, the god of mischief, also known as Duke of Deception. It grants a user's wish while exacting a toll unless they renounce the wish or destroy the stone. Diana finds that in history the stone led to the destruction of every civilization that it ever traveled to. Although Diana's power and Barbara's humanity diminish, both are unwilling to renounce their wishes. Learning from the US President Stuart Milligan of a satellite system that broadcasts signals globally, Max, whose powers are causing his body to deteriorate, plans to globally grant wishes to steal strength and life force from the viewers and regain his health. He grants the wish of the US president for more nukes closer to his enemies. But these are detected, bringing the world to the brink of nuclear war. In return, Max takes over the complete authority of the US president. Diana and Steve confront him at the White House. But Barbara, now aligned with Max, defeats Diana. Escaping with Max on Marine One, Steve convinces Diana to renounce her wish and let him go, restoring her strength and gaining an ability to fly. Donning the armor of Amazon warrior Asteria, Diana flies to the satellite headquarters and again battles Barbara, who has transformed into a humanoid cheetah after wishing to become an apex predator. Following a brutal match, Diana tackles Barbara into a lake and electrocutes her, then pulls her out. She confronts Max and uses her lasso of truth to communicate with the world through him, persuading everyone to renounce their wishes. She then shows Max visions of his own unhappy childhood and of his son, Alistair, who is frantically searching for his father amid the chaos. Max renounces his wish and reunites with Alistair, and Barbara returns to normal. Sometime later, Diana meets the man whose body Steve possessed. Meanwhile, Asteria is revealed to be secretly living among humans.